Warning, this video may contain spoilers for the TV show or movie that we discuss in this video. If you have not yet watched the TV show or movie that this video is about, please come back to the video at a later time after you have watched the content that was discussed. You have been warned. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, back with another Let's Watch Stranger Things. This is Season 1, Episode 7. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Well, first off, at the beginning of the freaking episode, it starts off with the kids being chased by vans from the Hawkins Institution or whatever. And I will say it gave us another great display of Elle's powers, where she literally flips a car into the air, stopping the other vehicles from pursuing them. We get a moment where what's his name? Hopper and Joyce show up at the police station, and they have to confront Jonathan about his actions because he beat up Steve. And I will say that this was a kind of a great moment, because Steve actually shows more of a character, like has character development in this, instead of the two asshole people that we've had to condone with. But anyways, yeah, he has a change of heart about how he treated Nancy, as well as possibly, well, I think it's mostly for Nancy in that sense, but all in all, he has a change of heart and runs back to where they graffitied the sign, or at least his dumbass friend did, and proceeds to try to help them. The kids go into hiding to try to protect Elle, who at this point just don't trust anybody. Hopper, Jonathan, Nancy, and Joyce are together trying to find the boys. They end up finding a way to contact them, which is Will's radio, which they use to contact them to find out where they are. And with everybody together, they just come together with some of the things that have been going on. Talking about the portal, the creature, pretty much everything. Laying everything on the table. And to this extent, they also try to use, or at least have Elle give her powers, or use her power to try to find Barb or Will. But to no avail, she can't do it. Especially since earlier on, she used a lot of power to lift the car. So at this point, her only option is a deprivation tank. Which I love that they were briefly showing the teacher, who's like on a date, I guess, and he is like telling her how they make the movie for The Thing, which I will say a good choice in that which movies to pick. And I love how he's like a little bit irritated. He's trying to push Dustin, because Dustin's the one that calls him, kind of pushing him aside, like, hey, can we just do this Monday? And Dustin's like, no, I'm curious about this whole information. I want you to teach me. So yeah, the teacher caves and freaking teaches them how to make a deprivation tank. Oh, and next thing you know, they have to go to school because they won't have the materials. So they make the deprivation tank and proceed to use it to find Will and Barbara. Unfortunately, Barbara's the first one they find, or at least what was left of her, since when Elle finds her using the deprivation tank, her body is caked with this organic material, and this slug thing is coming out of her mouth. Yeah, disgusting. So, next thing you know, after calming Elle down, by the way, which I love this, this was another great moment where Elle is like freaking out in the, like in between. I'm gonna call it the in between. You have Joyce, who's trying to calm her down, and it works. Elle eventually ends up finding Will, who is not doing well in his current predicament. So afterwards, they find out that he's in Castle Byre, which is the fort that he built, and proceed to try and find Will. But at the same time, Joyce and Jonathan, who I forgot to mention bought a bunch of traps, want to hunt down the creature, which I love their response to, or at least their reasoning for it. It's because if Joyce and Hopper go, let's say we're to go into the upside down, they're just lambs waiting for the slaughter. And Nancy and Jonathan have the idea that they could use themselves as bait and try to take it down because they want to kill this thing. So they're going off to do, before, I think for the most part, before they go off to their own thing, the last moment of the episode is Will, who's still, again, is not doing well. Proceeds to hear growling and a shadow behind him, and then all of a sudden a wall from the fort that he built caves in, which we are to assume that the creature got him. So all in all, do I have any complaints about this episode? No, I don't. I thought it was interesting. Again, my only biggest complaint, and I know it's petty, is the two assholes. I don't like them. They are not fun characters. When I see, like, when it comes to suspense or thriller or horror or whatever, they're usually the characters that I would want to see die in a media like this, but unfortunately I doubt that's going to happen. So, yeah, good episode. I enjoyed it. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you have anything you'd like to add to the conversation, please leave it in the comments down below. Want to follow MJ, Magi, and Aden on gaming streams? Go check them out. If you want to follow us on social media, links are in the description. If you want to follow Sage for his nature walks, which is a lot of fun, go check that out. If you guys want to watch some of the other content that I produce, sometimes I upload between noon and 6 p.m. Pacific time. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.